Me and my wife moved into a small duplex in the historic district of our town. We had an 8-month-old boy, and I recently went back to an old job while I was trying to join the military. We needed to find a place that was cheap, but bigger than the one-bedroom apartment in the city we had lived before. I had called a local rental company and asked them if they had any vacancies. It was just about 5 p.m., so I wasn't expecting much. But after listening to what I was looking for, they seemed quite eager to show me the house. After I arrived at the office building a few minutes later, they gave me the key. I asked them if they were coming with me, to which they replied no, and gave me the address. As cliche as it sounds, I knew 100% that this was a red flag. I even called my wife and told her about it on the way. The house was just a few blocks away from the old town square. When I arrived there, I realized it was really old, somewhat run down, and converted into 2 separate apartments. One side had someone obviously living in it, so I went around the other side and checked out the rest of the house. The house was nice, but old. I liked it a lot though, and it was huge. I called my wife and had her come check it out. After we both agreed, we went back to the office and paid the deposit. Rather quickly, things started getting weird there. First occurrence was when I had worked overnight and came home later in the morning around 10 a.m. I walked in the door, past the bathroom. When I passed by, I saw at the corner of my eye what appeared to be my wife looking into the mirror. I set my stuff down in the living room and greeted my wife, but I heard no response. When I went back to the bathroom, I saw there was no one there. Then, when I looked around the house, I realized her car was not even in the driveway. The second occurrence was when my wife and I were both at home. She was rocking my son to sleep in the front room as I was watching a movie in the living room. We both heard a loud noise coming from the attic. It sounded like boots on wood. On inspecting, we found nothing in the attic. After that, we began hearing crazy noises upstairs during the day and downstairs during the night. Every night I locked the deadbolt, the doorknob locked. I remember locking the deadbolt especially because it's an old-style deadbolt that was very hard to turn. One night after being up all night hearing strange noises, I finally got up for work. I went downstairs to have a morning smoke when I found the front door wide open. I know I locked it before bed, and I also know I had come downstairs several times throughout the night to see where those sounds were coming from. This is by far the creepiest experience I had there. Finally, I made it into the military. Me and the wife had to pack the whole house up so she, my son, could move into her parents' house. After I shipped off, her and my sister came back to the house. She felt horribly uncomfortable, as if something was angry in the house. My sister had to go outside because it was so powerful. After my wife rounded up the last few things she came for, she went outside. It was at this time that my neighbor, an old retired cop, came by to say goodbye. My wife decided to ask him about his experiences in the house. As he had lived there for 14 years, he replied that of course he had plenty of experiences in the house, and that in the 14 years that he lived there, he knows that at least 3 people died there. She disclosed this to me in a letter she sent during basic training. Now every time I come home on leave, I gotta drive by that house out of curiosity, wondering if whoever lives there now is experiencing what we experienced.